What's the deal? What's the deal? It's your boy Battle Rap Chuck 92. Subscribe to my channel. Subscribe. Now, to say that Murda Mook it's not worth 200K is beyond me. That is beyond me. Okay? Let me tell you something. If Murda Mook could continue to cancel battles because they're not giving what Murda Mook wants, and knowing that Murda Mook have gotten this 200,000 before, then so be it. If he gonna sit out, he just gonna sit out. It is what it is. But to say that Murda Mook don't deserve, well, is not worth 200,000 is beyond me. We are talking about and it's crazy because Murda Mook is you know, he's one of my favorites, but is Murda Mook like my favorite battle rapper, like number one? No. But to say that he's not worth 200,000 is crazy. We could go all the way back to when Murda Mook was actually like battling. He had the wave cap going on. He was one of the first battlers that was like on notice, especially like out this way. Like when you was like over here, like on like the West Coast, you know what I'm saying, California, wherever you was up in California, the battle rappers who you was like hearing about that was like ringing in your ear was Murda Mook, Serious Jones, and it was Reed Dollars. To come from all the way from there, and then you're all the way here, and you're still doing what you're doing and not choking in battles, you could get whatever you feel like you're worth. All these battlers that get on this stage and all these battlers that come to the point to where they start choking in battles, they keep getting booked, and a lot of these battlers will sit here and talk about what they're worth, or they talk about like, yeah, whatever they, you know, what they got offered is too low. A lot of these battle rappers have done that. Murda Mook, bro, has not dealt with none of that before. He makes sure he comes with it every time. His most terrible battle might be his Reed Dollars battle. And to be honest with you, if you want to say he lost, okay. But you can even sit here and say that Murda Mook Iron Solomon was born, but he beat Iron Solomon 5-0, if I'm not mistaken. I ain't seen that battle for a while. But if I'm not mistaken, they went 5 rounds and he beat Murda Mook 5-0. Okay? So to sit here and say that Murda Mook is not worth 200,000 is beyond me. Okay? And let me also get to another situation. Like, this is a person that don't choke. I always tell people, and I'm not going to say no names, but a battle rapper could run into a person that sets up interviews. He could be another rapper, but that rapper, he might be cool with certain people like at radio stations. And these battle rappers could go to these radio stations and they'll talk about how good they are with their bars and they battle rap. You can't even show them certain clips. You can't even show them certain battle rap videos because you're choking in them. But what if he don't even ask you, oh, well, yeah, well, so like, what's a good battle? Like, what's one of your good battles? What if he don't do that? What if he just put in your name and you're choking? That's a person to me that could come to the point to where they not worth 200,000. You could put in any Murda Mook battle and he ain't choked up in one goddamn, you know what I'm saying? Like he ain't choked up in one battle. Not one battle. He made sure, like I'm saying, he made sure he comes with it every time. So like, let's talk about like Arsenal. And I'm bringing this up like for a good example. Arsenal does have his own battle rap league, right? Okay. When Arsenal battled people, he never even really, like on his league, he never really had a thing with these people. You might could say Rex, but even Arsenal and Rex is not even like a big situation like a Hitman Holla and Murda Mook as far as a rival. It's not like it wasn't even as big as that then, right? Arsenal battled people like a Rex. He battled people like Loaded Lugs. What, like, did nobody really ask for no Loaded Lugs on Arsenal? And I'm going somewhere with this. Like, who else did Arsenal battle like on his league? I'm really, really like trying to think. But I'm not going to sit down and stress that. John, for instance, we can even move towards John. As far as who John battled on Bullpen, I guess you could say, yeah, Ace Amin, he did bring Ace Amin. You know what I'm saying? To Bullpen, and him and Ace Amin battled on the stage in Atlanta. But if Ace Amin was on like a hitman level, or if they was dang near kind of getting the same type of pay, is like a, you know, like probably like more than John, or if they was getting paid maybe like a John or whoever, John probably wouldn't even been able to even get that type of person on that stage with him. Ace Amin was dang near like on a come up, trying to get fans to respect him. That's like, you know what I'm saying, like he was basically like trying to have fans put respect on his name, to the point to where, okay, he messed around and got booked on the John League. Okay, we can even go towards another battle rapper, like Calico. He might don't have a league, but he threw an event. His first event was against Reed Dollars. Nobody ever asked for like a Reed Dollars and Calico. So my whole point of me saying this is Hitman Holla versus Murda Mook. If Murda Mook had a damn league, Hitman Holla is not going on Murda Mook league. Since Hitman Holla is throwing like the bags and bodies, whatever it's called, Murda Mook ain't going here. From what I'm hearing, they don't even really like each other like that. Okay? They don't even really like each other like that. To me, this is like one of the biggest, like, as far as like the two battle rappers that really, really have a problem with each other that ain't been up in the ring yet. It's not too many people that's over a Murda Mook and Hitman Holla as far as like with them really, really like not liking each other. It might be a few, but it's not that many. But I don't see Murda Mook getting on the phone with Hitman Holla, be like, oh, well, yeah, if I be on this card, then K-Sean gonna have to be on the card, this and that gonna have to be on the card. Oh, okay, cool. So, yeah, so we gonna have the such and such face-off at such and such. Oh, okay, cool. So, yeah, I'll be there. You know, I might be a little late, but I'm gonna be there. I don't even see no type of communication going through like that. If Murda Mook and Hitman Holla ends up getting set up, it gotta be on everything except for a Hitman Holla league. Because you also have to like look at as far as just like, well, if I'm Murda Mook, how would I be able to trust everything that Hitman is doing? I want to be able to trust the pay-per-view numbers. I want to be able to trust as far as just like with me pulling up to the battle. I want certain things to just be like fair and square. I want to come and I want to make everything is just done professional before I show up to a face-off. I want to make sure I can bring my people. I don't want him to bring about like dang near 50 and I can only bring in 10. So it has to be neutral. It got to be neutral. Murda Mook and Hitman Holla has to be set up on like a RBE or a URL or like to be honest with you, a KOTD. It got to be set up at places like that. Maybe like a Bullpen. It has to be set up at places like that. Murda Mook can't throw a league if the Hitman Holla gonna come over there. Hitman, like I wouldn't blame Hitman Holla if he can't trust like Murda Mook, like putting certain things together on a card. I wouldn't blame Hitman Holla for that. The same way how I wouldn't blame Murda Mook and, you know what I'm saying, going to Hitman Holla league. And he got to be able to trust everything there. So to say, if people felt this way, to say a Murda Mook is not worth $200,000 is beyond me. Murda Mook has been battle rapping for I don't know how many years and not have once choked. You might have certain battles to where, okay, you might maybe have gotten bored a little bit or whatever. But other than that, though, Murda Mook definitely, you know what I'm saying, deserves the $200,000. He's worth $200,000. Y'all let people like Cassidy get on. You know what I'm saying, y'all let people like Cassidy come in and respect to Cassidy, but y'all let people like that come in though, where they promote very, very well, and then when Cassidy on that stage, I mean, it's like, Cassidy's best performance against battle rappers was probably against Disaster. Other than that, I don't really like no other Cassidy performances. I'm not even gonna hold you. But he talks a good one, though. He promotes well. He have intense face-offs. Y'all like that, though. So when I like look at like a person like a Murda Mook or whatever, if Murda Mook's saying that he's worth 200,000, then he's worth 200,000. Put pressure on these battle rappers that come here choking. Put pressure on them, because they still come to the point to where they be getting booked on every card, and they choke a lot. That's all I gotta say about this whole situation, man. I definitely can't wait for this Murda Mook I definitely can't wait for this Geechee Gotti and Hitman Holla card to come, man. Like, it can't come no faster, bro. I will be definitely getting into that next, though. I'm gonna get into that, though. But I just want y'all to understand, though, to say as far as like what a person is not worth, and they do what they do. You know what I'm saying? You just can't really say that, okay? But this your boy Battle Rap Chuck 92. Subscribe to my channel. Subscribe. But y'all just think about it. If because I hear this too much from people. If Murda Mook is saying that he wants 200,000, and Hitman Holla is saying that he wants 200,000, I don't think 95% of leagues want to even book that. And I'll leave that where it's at.